How ridiculous is it that we are afraid to feel good? I know, right? When I first heard the concept, I was like, impossible. I want to feel good. If there is one thing I want is to feel good, why would I not want to feel good? But you know what? It happens more often than you might think it is because this thing is very, very sneaky. It just kind of creep in without us realizing because it's not something we want to do consciously on purpose. It's a subconscious behavior that is working behind the scene that is oftentimes causes what we call self-sabotaging as well. I'll share with you a personal example of mine. So recently, I hosted a Starseed gathering, which is my monthly free Starseed gathering to, do exactly that, to let Starseed gather together where we come in to connect with each other, share our experience, as well as receive a light language transmission and guidance for that month. And right after that 1 hour gathering, my heart is so full. Like, it's so full that it almost feel like my heart is gonna burst because at that moment I was so overwhelmed by bliss, by joy, by peace. Like, I remember why I do what I do. I remember who I am, why I came here, and all of that bliss basically. Like, I can't even find a word, but I was feeling so good. And then I was like, okay, great, that was great, but let's move on with life. And I go ahead and do my daily thing, which is okay. But then suddenly I realized, why? Why did I do that? Like, why didn't I allow myself to sit there and maybe just bask and celebrate and allow that goodness to overwhelm me to a point that if I need to cry, I can cry or whatever? Like, why do I not allow myself to sit there for a longer moment to feel super, super good in it and bask in it, but rather I kind of take it like, oh, no big deal, let's move on. Almost like I'm pushing away the opportunity to feel good. What this truly is I'm allowing myself to feel just good enough, but not super, super, super good. There is like this fear underneath it, like just allowing myself to feel good enough, but not too good because it might be too good to be true. And what if something bad happened because it's too good? Or what if I feel too good and I become lazy, so I better get back to work? What if I feel too good and then I get complacent, so I better once again, put in more effort or whatever that feeling good means. And what if I feel too good and then I can never find back this feeling again? So let's not disappoint myself. Or what if I feel too good and then I'm gonna feel sad after this, and then I'm gonna feel that contrast from here to here, right? Like from all the way high to all the way down, and I can't take that risk of having my emotion jump in that wide range. So maybe I'll just feel good enough. I'll just feel neutral. I'll just feel okay. That way, there is no fluctuation in my emotions. So I can handle the emotions better. I can handle it more at peace, if you may. But it's not truly peace, but it's just like wanting it to kind of maybe more stable. So whatever shape, way, or form, we all have our own way of being afraid to feel too good. So we stop ourselves at just feeling good enough to survive, so to speak. And anything more than that is like, oh, maybe not now, or maybe not this time. So the next time you find yourself feeling really, really good, I invite you to allow yourself to celebrate even more, to take that moment and let that sink in for as long as you desire, for as long as you have, and to bask on it again and again and again and again and again, because you deserve to feel good. You're allowed to feel good. You have full permission to feel really, really, really good. If you are already good at feeling good, great, then feel even more and let yourself expand, take up that space, fill your system up with all the richness, sweetness, and fullness life has for you. And if you want, you can also join my EFT tapping video where I tap exactly on this very fear of feeling too good and, experience it, have a try, and see how the EFT tapping help you to shift your energy and your perception. I'm Alice Hadi, your Starseed Guide and Healer, and I'll see you again